All right, so this week we are learning about triangles. A triangle is a type of polygon because it has three sides. It's a closed figure. Triangles have three sides. There's different types of triangles. Triangles interior angle sum always equals 180. Same thing with the exterior. There, you can classify triangles by their angles or by their sides. So remember, I give this guide to you. You can take a look at it. An equilateral triangle, they have all equal angles. Acute means all acute angles. Right means they have the triangle has one 90-degree angle, and obtuse means the triangle has at least one obtuse angle. You can also classify by the sides. Equilateral means they have all the same sides. Isosceles means at least two sides. Scalene, no sides. To find the perimeter of a triangle, very simple. You just add all the sides. What does perimeter mean? Perimeter means the distance around a shape. So if this were 3 and this, hold on. If this were 3 and this was 6 feet and this was 4, you just add it up. That gets you 13 feet. That's the perimeter. That's the distance around the triangle. If this were a triangular park and I wanted to know how many feet I walked when working out, you just look at the distance around. That's perimeter. Area is finding the space within the shape. So let's say this was 10 feet and this is 5 and this is 6 and that's 7. Well, for area, it's base times height divided by 2. Base is always the bottom of the shape. Height is how tall it is. You can see there they are perpendicular. They will always be perpendicular. Students often mess up triangles because they're like, oh, this is the base and this is the height, or this is the base and that's the height. No, base and height are always perpendicular. So base times height divided by 2. This is 50 divided by 2. It's going to get you 25 feet squared. Feet squared. That's what you would do for area. Area is how big the space is within the shape, within the room. How big is the room? 100 square feet. So that's how you find perimeter and area of triangles. Pythagorean theorem. A bit more challenging. So, Pythagorean theorem is when you're looking for a missing side of a right triangle. So you have your right triangle, looks like this, and they'll let you know it's a right triangle. They'll put that little box there. And so they'll give you two sides. They'll say, this is 5, or no, this is 3, and this is 4 feet. Sorry, my smart pen is kind of weird. This is 3. Let me make this. And this is 4 feet. And they'll say, find the missing side. And that's when you do Pythagorean theorem. So you're going to do, for the Pythagorean theorem, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and B are your missing legs. A and B are your legs, sorry. C is the hypotenuse. It is always across from the 90-degree angle. So here we need to find our C. So we would do 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. I hope you already know how to do exponents. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. And so this equals 25. So we have 25 equals c squared. So this means, what number to the second power is 25? And if you're not unsure, you can just square root both sides and you get 5 equals c. So this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So c is 5. That's how you find a missing hypotenuse. Okay, let's say we wanted to find a missing leg. Let's say we didn't know that this was 3. We can do Pythagorean theorem. So we only have one leg. We don't have the other. It's missing. But we do have the hypotenuse, which is 5. So this is 16 plus b squared equals 25. So how do you solve for b? Basically, to solve for b squared or a squared, you need to do b squared equals the square root of c squared minus a squared, or the c squared minus b squared. Doesn't matter. A and B you can mix up. This is A, this is B, or this is A, this is B. Doesn't matter how you mix those up. You still get the same answer. So B squared equals C squared, which was the square root of C squared, which is 25, minus A squared, which is 16. This is going to get us the square root of 9. B equals the square root of 9, which is 3. So B, I should actually say B equals the square root of c squared minus a squared. I should fix that. And so b equals the square root of 9, which is 3, right? We get back to where we were. And so that's how you find missing sides of a triangle using Pythagorean theorem, missing legs or missing hypotenuses. These are all Pythag triples. Sometimes you kind of remember them when you see them so much. Like I personally remember 3, 4, 5. But there's also 6, 8, 10, 7, 7, 24, 25, and so on. Usually with right triangles, you're going to see 30, 60, 90, because remember, internal angle sum equals 180. Or you'll see 45, 45, 90, because once again, triangles equal 180. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared is for right triangles. But what if your a squared plus b squared is greater than c squared? Then it's an acute triangle. Let's say it's less. It's an obtuse triangle. So that's how you can also classify a triangle. And like I said, the exterior angle sum is equal to, oh, I guess it's 360. I thought it was 180. Interior angle sum is 360. So let's say this was 60, this was 60, this was 60. Then yes, that would be 120, 120, 120. So the exterior angle is 360, interior angle is 180. And also for exterior angles, let's say this was 60 and this was 40. This equals 100. That's the exterior angle theorem. It's when your two angles over there equal the exterior angle. So, feel free to use this guide when doing your homework. Take a look at it. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck doing triangles.